Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru found one here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we battled the person who stole a Pokemon from Professor Elm's lab and made it here to Violet City, but not before getting our newest team member, Betro the Zubat. In this episode, we're going to be exploring Violet City and what it has to offer for us, because there's some pretty cool things to do here. One thing I need to mention, I did catch myself... Well, I did level up Betro to level 7, so now he's pretty good. He learned Supersonic off-screen, so now he has a better move than Leech Life, even though it still doesn't do a lot of damage. Cinder has gained 1 level since the last episode, and also I caught some friends here. I caught Slave. I caught a Sentret because I mentioned before that it can learn quite a bit of HMs that I will need later on, and so I figured I'd catch one for the road. I also caught a Bellsprout. There is a reason why I caught a Bellsprout, and I'll go over that in just a second here, actually. Ghosts are rumored to appear in Sprout Tower. They said normal Pokemon moves have no effect on ghosts. That is true. Normal is immune to ghost, and vice versa. But in this place here, if you talk to this guy, a Pokemon you get in a trade grows quickly. But if you don't have the right gym badge, they may disobey you, which is the truth. But I think it's this person we want to talk to. I collect Pokemon. Do you have Bellsprout? Want to trade for my Onix? So I'm here to show off, well, a link trade. So if you were a kid back in whenever this game came out and you had a link cable, you could trade with your friends. But unfortunately, this is the closest I'm going to get to trading with friends at all, even though this person's not even a friend of mine. I'm just trading him a Bellsprout because he's too lazy to catch one in the route to the right of Violet City. And Onix is okay, I guess. I mean, it beats catching one. I mean, Onix is not even that hard of a Pokemon to catch, but... I mean, I guess I could talk about Onix while we're trading here. Onix is a pretty decent Pokemon, I guess, in terms of defense. It has the same problem as Geodude, where it has a lot of weaknesses to common types like grass and water. So, I mean, it's a little bit better than Geodude, but in this game it evolves into Steelix, which is a pretty bulky Pokemon in terms of physical defense. I would recommend Steelix if you're catching Onix for it, but not Onix by itself. And there we go, we got Onix. Cool. Now, I'm not going to be using Onix, but I just figured I would show off the trade just to show you guys what it's like, and Rocky is his name. How original. And it has a Bitter Berry, which cures confusion, so I definitely want to take that for the inventory here. And if nothing else, you get a cool berry out of it, so I say it's pretty good. It's worth it regardless. I mean, Bellsprout is literally, like I said before, one route to the east. And now we have the trainer's school here. I traded my best friend to the... My best Pokemon to the guy beside me. I can't read. The Pokemon I just got is holding something. Ooh, yeah. I mean, you probably should talk with your friend about that. A Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself in battle. Many other items could be held by Pokemon. It sure is tough taking notes. Psh, if this is what I learned in school, I would have the life I would live forever. I would have my dream life if I learned about Pokemon in school. You guys have it so easy. In this kid's notebook, catch Pokemon using Pokeballs. Up to 6 can be in your party. Blah, blah, blah. Sure, I will keep reading. You pretty much already know this, right? I mean, let's be honest here. Who doesn't know this? I mean, someone who's never played Pokemon before, but if you're not playing Pokemon, I don't know why you would watch this video. I'm just kind of being silly here. Yep, it's thank you. Cool. Now, what's on this board here? It describes Pokemon status changes. So, Poison, it lowers your HP little by little in battle and outside of battle. You take, I believe, 1 damage per 4 steps. Paralysis, I believe it cuts your speed by 75%, and you have a 25% chance of hitting with an attack that turn. I'm not exactly sure. It might be 50, but I don't know. Sleep, you can be asleep for 2 to 5 turns where you can't move or do any attacks. I believe the longer you sleep, the better chance you have to wake up, I guess. Burn, it's the same thing as Poison where you take damage in battle. However, it cuts your attack stat by half, but you don't take damage outside of battle. And Freeze is the absolute worst. You're stuck being frozen, which means you can't do anything in battle, and there's really no set time as to when you get defrosted. Unless you get hit with a fire-type move, then you're automatically defrosted, but it's kind of bad. Also, this is the first gym here. Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader Faulkner, the elegant master of flying Pokemon. Yep, this is a flying-type gym. And here we have a Pokemart here. I might as well go here and check it out, see what we can buy here. It's hopefully good stuff. We can buy some Pokeballs, but I think I have plenty for right now. If anything, I want to buy some potions. Maybe 5? An escape rope is good. It lets us leave dungeons and caves and stuff, so I'll buy 1. And antidotes, I'll buy 2. I'm just kind of getting myself stocked up for the road ahead. I don't need too many items yet. Awakenings are good. I don't need X items. I'm trying my best not to use X items in this game. I know people or Let's Players do to make the battles a little bit easier, but I'm personally not going to be doing that in this Let's Play. She uses the names of her favorite things to eat, for the nickname she gives to her Pokemon, I mean. So what is the name of this Pokemon then? Strawberry. What a name. I call my Pidgey Strawberry. Well, I just kind of talked to it, so I have an idea. And there's some stuff up there, but I think I'm going to cover that in a later episode. Not too far, I'd say about an episode or so later on. But there's one place in particular that I'm going to be spending the main focus of this episode on, and it's this place. This is Sprout Tower. Experience the Way of Pokemon. We're going to be entering this somewhat decent dungeon place. Now, this place is a dungeon, which means there's going to be trainers here. Only if you reach the top will you obtain an HM. That is exactly why we're here, so let's jump right into it. There are some wild Pokemon here, but not new Pokemon that are needed to be talked about. So I figured, you know what? Let's have Batro enter battle here. It hasn't seen much screen time since we caught it, and I'd figured, why not start it off here? However hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. Now, these trainers won't be that bad. Considering they give a lot of experience, I would recommend coming here first before fighting the gym leader of Violet City. So this trainer is going to have some Bellsprout for us. Every trainer here will have a Bellsprout, and it makes it easier for Patrol considering it's level 7, and we get a lot of experience from battling in here. Even though, well, Leech Life doesn't really do anything, so we could be stuck here for a while. I'm going to try using Supersonic, because that confuses the opponent, and what confusion does, for those of you who don't know, your opponent has a 50% chance of attacking. Just like that, it'll hit itself otherwise, and that did a lot of damage. And I'm going to slowly but surely kill this Bellsprout. I would use Cyndaquil here, but I'd figured Batro can use the experience more so at this point, and fantastic, great job. And that's quite a bit of experience for that too. And you know what? Let's just switch off back and forth between Cinder and Batro. I mean, Batro is doing pretty good, but only because of Supersonic, otherwise this battle would take forever to do. And these Bellsprouts only have Vine Whip as an attack, so they don't really do that much damage otherwise. And of course I would miss the tackle there, that's kind of dumb. A late reaction there, but should be said nonetheless. Yeah, we don't even one-shot these Bellsprout. I believe at level 12, Cinder will learn a really good move that will help us destroy these Bellsprout much faster. Hopefully we can get that soon. Hopefully in a couple more battles here. Another Bellsprout. Not too bad. We will just knock this thing out and then we'll be good to go to move on through. Hope you guys don't hear my control mashing. All I'm doing is pressing the A button. Nothing too crazy here. I'm also trying my best to use the D-pad on the GameCube controller because I'm playing this on the Game Boy player. And the only reason why I'm using the D-pad on the controller is because I don't want you guys hearing the clankiness of the analog stick. So close! Ugh, I fought hard, but I'm too weak. Yeah, that's the truth, my man. You should probably train just a little bit harder. Alright, let's continue on through, shall we? Ooh, a Pokeball here. Ooh, a Paralyze Heal, nice. Cures paralysis, I'm happy with that, even though I just bought some from the store. Let's continue on through, and battle ourselves another trainer. We stand guard in this tower. Here we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon. That's a pretty nice thing to honor. Pretty nice indeed. Alright, Sage. Sage Chow. You got ourselves some more Bellsprouts to fight, so let's just take them down pretty quickly here. Even though we're using Batro, it's not going to be that quick. So, Supersonic. Oh, yeah. Supersonic has, what, a 55% chance of landing? So it's kind of a weak move. Considering it's gonna miss, what, 3 times in a row? I could just switch out into Cinder and make our life a lot easier. But I really want Patro to have some screen time. Because it's not going to get a lot of it if it has these moves. Please hit. Thank you. I just needed one Supersonic landing, and now you will hopefully hit yourself for tons of damage. No, it will not. Well, this is how it's gonna be. This is how it's gonna be. I can make this video as long as I want because of Leech Life doing no damage and then having frickin' Confusion not do anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. That's so stupid. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna waste your time here. Let's switch out here. I would love to have Batro gain a lot of experience, but it's just not worth the wait here. Alright, come on. Hit yourself. Wow. Of course, when I'm confused, I'm gonna hit myself every turn. Just knock this thing out, please. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Wow, what a video. What a video. Please die. Thank you. And now we're gonna hit level 12. Yes! And at level 12 is when we learn this amazing move. We're gonna learn Ember, our first fire type move. Now, let me just show you guys what this is gonna mean for Cyndaquil here. It is going to do a ton of damage, and it's going to obliterate every single Bellsprout that exists. So let me just show you guys the power of Ember. Look at that. Look at that. So much power. Just give me all that experience. Just eat it up like it's nobody's business. And this means that I can now switch into Patro, switch back into Cinder, and Cinder can one-shot these Bellsprout, and it will just be the end for this trainer's life forever. Except not really. This is Pokemon. They just faint and get knocked out or something. Alright, let's switch out back into Cinder, and everything will be good to go. Now, this is the only way I was able to train Patro off-screen, is have it fight Pokemon in the wild, and then switch into Cinder, and then knock them out. So, it's pretty bad at first, but once it evolves at least, or at least learns a good move, Zubat will be a good member on our team. So, hopefully we can make that happen. And there we go, finally. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad to have destroyed you in more time than it should have. I believe it's down is where we need to go, but I believe up here, yep, there's an item up here. Get an X accuracy. No, I did say I wasn't going to use X items, and I do think I'm going to stick by that. I could just sell the X accuracy and get a little bit of money out of it. Sway like leaves in the wind. Alright, here we have ourselves another I was about to say another Chow. But this person is Edmund. And now we're gonna, yep, look at that, another Bellsprout. Give me a higher level Bellsprout, like level 4, just to make this battles a little easier. And Patro is almost level 8. Hopefully, I don't know when it will learn a decent move, I don't remember what level it will, but as of right now, this is going to be pretty slow until it does so. Alright, Ember, just knock out the Bellsprout, and everything will be fantastic. Just look at that, Tackle I'm sure would have not killed, because I don't know why it wouldn't have, but it wouldn't have, I guarantee it. Alright, give me another Bellsprout, give me Patro. Honestly, I could just have Cyndaquil wreck these trainers, but Patro, like I said, does need the experience, so it's going to be a little slow for the time being. Alright, Cinder, come on out here. At least until Patro gets to level 8, and then I think I can just destroy everything the rest of this way through. I just wanted to gain at least a level while I was here. I mean, the gym leader, I believe at our level will not be a problem, but I mean, it could happen, so I just want to make sure that I can at least handle the situation. Give me level 8. There we go, that's all I wanted. And it doesn't learn anything. Alright, well, time to obliterate everything else. Bellsprout will come out, I will use Ember, and it's pretty much going to be the rest of this way for the rest of the episode, to be honest. So, just buckle down and sit down, because we're gonna destroy all the Bellsprout in the game. Except not really. But there we go. Edmund is gone. Oh, I'm weak. Yeah, I know you are. But, alright, let's go and switch Patro for Cinder, and then we'll have Cinder take care of this rest of this area. Let's go through here, and this is pretty much the end. We got ourselves a potion out of it, not bad. And now we got just a few more trainers left. I trained to find enlightenment in Pokemon. Alright, well I'm pretty proud of you for that, my good man. Yeah, we have another Sage with one Pokemon. And it's a Bellsprout. I believe this one's level 7. Level 6. Well, even at level 6, I'm gonna wreck you with Ember. It's still gonna hit you. And just because I'm crazy, let's put Ember on the first of the list, because that's the move I'll be using the most often, even more so than Tackle. But Ember, even at level 6, will destroy this Bellsprout. And I believe, yeah, we will level up to level 13. Good stuff. And Jin is destroyed. My training is incomplete. Yes, it is. Alright, let's fight you now. The Elder's HM lights even pitch dark darkness. Pitch black darkness. Pitch dark darkness would just be the most not abundant, redundant thing in the world. And another Bellsprout. Man, there's only so much you can talk about while you're in Sprout Tower, because all I'm doing is embering these Bellsprouts to literally ashes. I hope that's not what really happens, because that would be really sad, actually. But I mean, that's a lot of experience. It was my head that is bright. Oh, you are a pretty smart man, I guess. Alright, here we go. Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. I think I trust him pretty well, considering Cinder is destroying everything that's existing right now. Why do I always have to over-dramatize the situation? I'm like, it's, oh, a level 7 Bellsprout, now that's something new. Alright, give it a good old Ember here. And even at level 7, we're going to destroy the Bellsprout. Get out of here, you're nothing to me. You are no match for me. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Oh, there's a Hoot up in here. Oh, someone better call someone because there's a change in variety here. That's crazy. Let's go for the Ember. Even at level 7, I don't think... No, I think Hoot's going to survive this. Yeah, exactly. It's going to live through that. But one more should be able to take this thing down, and we will be good to go. So just knock it out. Perfect. And we'll get some experience out of the deal. Oh, come on. Almost level 14. We are pretty over-leveled, if I have to be honest. We are just slightly over-leveled. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch back into Patro for this battle that's coming up. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. But let me say this, you should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. And he used an escape rope, so he's out of there. Let's talk to you. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. Alright, this is the last area, or the last trainer before we're done here. This is Sage Lee, and he has 3 Pokemon, one of them being, what do you guess, a Bellsprout. Level 7 though, that's a pretty high level. So, Patro, I'm gonna see if you can do something to this thing. Hopefully you can, even at level 8. I mean, the Bellsprout can't really do much with Vine Whip because it's quad resistant to Zubat, so let's just go for the Leech Life. And it did hit itself, so that's a great start. If I can at least kill this thing with Zubat, I will be good. Come on, keep doing that to yourself. Yes! Please do it. Please keep doing this to me right now. Please just keep hitting yourself, and everything will be alright in the world. Come on, one more time, that's all I want. Yes! That's so good, that's all I want. And now we kill this thing and we're gonna get a ton of experience for it. Maybe not a level up, but a lot of experience. Look at that! Look at that experience, that is beautiful. And here we have a Hoot. That is when I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I mean, I believe Hoot doesn't even have any Psychic type moves right now. I believe this one has Hypnosis, and it's level 10. That's a huge level jump from what we've seen so far. So let's kill this thing with Ember. Oh, what a burn! Yes, and Tackle's gonna do literally nothing. I mean, it did 3 damage, which is, I mean, not that bad. I mean, we're level 13, so... And hopefully you'll die to the burn this turn. That would be perfect. Hit the burn, and you're not dead. I'm gonna go for the Tackle. That way I'm not wasting Embers. And at this point, we have hit level 14. Level 4 freaking teen, guys. That is a pretty special level, and we will see why in just a minute. But of course, we have another Bellsprout left to fight, so I'm just gonna switch back into Patro. Hopefully we can do the same thing we did just now. Confuse it, knock it out, and everything will be alright in the world. And of course, here we go. Oh, you have growth. Oh boy. There we go, get him with a Supersonic. I love how Zubat is only decent right now because of Supersonic. And it's only situational because it's not guaranteed that they'll hit themselves. So, I mean, this is working for right now. It's gonna work for a little while until something good happens, until he gets a better move. But until then, this is all we're gonna work with, and it's working. That's what I love about it. It's at least working in my favor. Come on. One more. Please do it. One more. Come on. I thought I had you that time. But even with the growth boost, it's because Zubat is a poison flying type, and grass types are horrible against that typing. One more, please hit yourself. If you're gonna delay the video for 30 more seconds, you know, I'm not gonna stop you. But I would love it if you can just go down quickly. Nice, what a critical. That mattered too. It wouldn't have been knocked out. But now we're level 9. There we go. Nothing new, unfortunately. Excellent. And what is this? Yes. Cinder is the earliest of the 3 starters to evolve. It evolves at level 14, Totodile evolves at level 18, and Chikorita evolves at 16. But, I mean, that's a double-edged sword, because later on, you'll be seeing Quilava for quite some time. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. And that's right, we got HM05, which contains Flash. Which means we can go into the darkest of all caves, and then we can light it up, and everything will be good. But we need the gym badge of Violet City in order to do that. So, alright. Well, since we have the escape rope, and we just got one just now, might as well use it. I've just passed it. Of course I'm blind. Let's get the heck out of here. We have no reason to be in there anymore. But there we go. We got the HM for Flash, and we explored pretty much everywhere we can in Violet City up to this point. Let me go ahead and Healy really quick. Healy. Did I ever tell you guys that I'm really good at talking? Because it's come to apparent perfect example. It has come to my attention that I can talk really good. Let's be honest here. But joking aside, I think that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. So, next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're going to be heading into the gym and getting our first gym badge against the gym leader of Violet City, who happens to be Faulkner. And I think for here, I'm gonna leave Patrol. I'll think about it next time. So, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Crystal. See you guys then.